What's up, cool people? How are we all doing today? Alright, I will get this out of the way up front. I've got kind of a tight time frame to work with today, so, yeah, I'm not going to be beating around the bush too much. So we've got our usual kind of Bible study and gaming stuff. We've got 2 Kings 10 and 11 for the Bible study today, and then I'll be continuing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Getting near-ish to the end of Aqua's story there, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, let me go ahead, run the early Twitch ad break, and then we'll hop into the Bible study from there. For anyone who's wondering about the tight time frame and what might be causing that, essentially I have arrangements for somebody to come and pick up something from me at, well, in about 3.5 hours. So, considering these live streams usually run 3 hours bare minimum, yeah, I'm gonna have to be pretty strict with my timing on things. So, I actually have an old mattress that I used for a while, but then I got a new mattress and just kind of had the old one sitting up against a wall. Really needed to get rid of it, and so now I've finally prioritized it enough to, you know, put it out there on Facebook Marketplace, and it seems like, granted, it seemed like this at one point last week too, but it seems like I might finally be able to sell it off to somebody. But still not entirely sure on that. Okay, ad break is almost over. And no dropped frames now, so maybe OBS is getting better with handling the new updates. Anyway, okay, let's hop into the Bible study, because I don't got time to waste. Alright, we are looking at 2 Kings chapter 10. Last chapter, there was this guy, Jehu, who was anointed. Technically, he was anointed by some nameless prophet, who was instructed to do so by Elisha. But he was anointed to be the next king of Israel, and he was told that he's supposed to basically wipe out Ahab's descendants. Ahab was a former king of Israel who did not really follow God at all, barely even had a thought about the Lord until, you know, he was, you know, confronted with it directly. His wife, Jezebel, totally had a thing against prophets of the Lord and whatnot. So this is now God enacting the punishment that was basically told to Ahab for that and other things. But anyway, okay. That's kind of where we're picking things up with Jehu working on that task. So here we go. 2 Kings chapter 10. Ahab had 70 sons living in the city of Samaria. So Jehu wrote letters and sent them to Samaria, to the elders and officials of the city, and to the guardians of King Ahab's sons. He said, "The king's sons are with you, and you have at your disposal chariots, horses, a fortified city, and weapons. As soon as you receive this letter, select the best qualified of your master's sons to be your king, and prepare to fight for Ahab's dynasty." But they were paralyzed with fear and said, "We've seen that 2 kings couldn't stand against this man. What can we do?" Okay. That almost makes it sound like they're expecting these sons of Ahab to get together and like, form a combat unit against Jehu or something. I don't know. It gives me the impression they think they're going to be fighting Jehu. The way I was reading that at first almost had me thinking more of, like, you know, they were going to fight amongst each other to try and decide who would be the next king. Or at least that would be the ploy that Jehu attempted to use to get them to kill each other, and then he'd just come in and sweep away whoever's left. But we'll see how that shakes down. Okay. Note there at C, as in some Greek manuscripts in Latin Vulgate, Hebrew reads of Jezreel instead of officials of the city. Jezreel was at least very close to Samaria, if I'm remembering right. Wasn't that, like, kind of the location of Naboth's vineyard and such? I think. I don't know. My memory is not 100% sure on all that. But I am quite certain that it was at least nearby. Maybe even like a subdivision of Samaria. Who knows? Well, sure somebody knows. Anyway, so he sends these letters out to various people who are close to or even guarding. It says they're sons of Ahab. Whether they were direct sons or more so like, you know, grandsons or something like that. Could be either. I think it's more realistic to say grandsons or whatever. Descendants, male descendants of Ahab. Because he already had two of his direct sons that were kings of Israel right before all this. And for 70 of them, it seems more realistic to get down to at least the grandson generation of the family tree. So, yeah, Jehu sends these letters telling them basically to get these sons, as it's worded there, of Ahab. And, let's see here. It says, select the best qualified of your master's sons to be your king. Okay, so I just read that weird before. So, really, he was looking for them to try and, like, have somebody kind of champion the army that would then come up against Jehu himself. But it says they're paralyzed with fear because they know that the king of Israel, well, the most recent king of Israel and most recent king of Judah were both killed by Jehu. So they're like, if two kings aren't enough to confront this man, how are we going to do this with just one? And then we move on to verse 5. So the palace and city administrators, together with the elders and the guardians of the king's sons, sent this message to Jehu. We are your servants and will do anything you tell us. We will not make anyone king. Do whatever you think is best. Jehu responded with a second letter. If you are on my side and are going to obey me, bring the heads of your master's sons to me at Jezreel by this time tomorrow. Now the 70 sons of the king were being cared for by the leaders of Samaria, where they had been raised since childhood. When the letter arrived, the leaders killed all 70 of the king's sons. They placed their heads in baskets and presented them to Jehu at Jezreel. By the way, just a reminder, Jehu had been one of the commanders of Israel's army up to this point. So, basically, the guardians of Ahab's sons, since they don't think they're going to be able to pull off, I should say, a resistance, they go along with what Jehu asks of them, which is essentially to kill off all of Ahab's sons themselves. So then they do that. Okay, verse 8. A messenger went to Jehu and said, "They have brought the heads of the king's sons." So Jehu ordered, "Pile them into 2 heaps at the entrance of the city gate, and leave them there until morning." In the morning he went out and spoke to the crowd that had gathered around them. "You are not to blame," he told them. "I am the one who conspired against my master and killed him. But who killed all these? You can be sure that the message of the Lord that was spoken concerning Ahab's family will not fail. The Lord declared through his servant Elijah that this would happen." Then Jehu killed all who were left of Ahab's relatives living in Jezreel, and all his important officials, his personal friends, and his priests. So Ahab was left without a single survivor. So, yeah, this winds up turning essentially into a display for for a bunch of the people of Samaria to see. And then he uses that opportunity, Jehu does, to make a declaration to the people that it's like, all right, well, yeah, I killed the king, but you see all this? This was not directly my doing. This is the Lord's work. God said that he would bring vengeance upon Ahab's descendants. Here you go. And then he kills off anyone else who's left after that. That is a descendant of Ahab. Including... Actually, also, I should say, any of Ahab's important officials that were left, his friends, and chosen priests. So, like, literally any remnant of Ahab's dynasty gone. Okay. So, this was all at Jezreel, actually, now that I'm realizing, because it says living in Jezreel here. Okay. Then we go to verse 12. So, maybe that was just all of Ahab's descendants and close connections who were in Jezreel. Maybe there's still more in Samaria. I don't know. Anyway, on to verse 12 now. Then Jehu set out for Samaria. Along the way, while he was at Beth Eked of the shepherds, he met some relatives of King Ahaziah of Judah. "Who are you?" he asked them. And they replied, "We are relatives of King Ahaziah. We are going to visit the sons of King Ahab and the sons of the queen mother." "Take them alive," Jehu shouted to his men. And they captured all 42 of them and killed them at the well of Beth Eked. None of them escaped. That doesn't sound much like taking them alive, but I guess they were captured alive, taken to a specific place, and then killed. But because Ahaziah... Trying to remember if Ahaziah was directly descended. At the very least, Ahaziah might have been the one that married one of Ahab's daughters. Although I think that was actually Jehoram, and this Ahaziah was Jehoram's son, if I'm remembering right. Point is, once they said who they were, Jehu's like, oh, these people are connected with Ahab, they gotta go. And then on to verse 15. When Jehu left there, he met Jehonadab, son of Rechab, who was coming to meet him. After they had greeted each other, Jehu said to him, "Are you as loyal to me as I am to you?" "Yes, I am," Jehonadab replied. "If you are," Jehu said, "then give me your hand." So Jehonadab put out his hand, and Jehu helped him into the chariot. Then Jehu said, "Now come with me, and see how devoted I am to the Lord." So Jehonadab rode along with him. When Jehu arrived in Samaria, he killed everyone who was left there from Ahab's family, just as the Lord had promised through Elijah. So that was all just Jehu making good on what God had commanded regarding Ahab's descendants. That's really about all there is to it. I guess this guy, Jehonadab, was not one of Ahab's descendants, because it doesn't mention him getting killed. Might have helped in the efforts in Samaria, though. Okay. But then when you get to verse 18, there's more. Anyway. Then Jehu called a meeting of all the people of the city and said to them, Ahab's worship of Baal was nothing compared to the way I will worship him. Therefore, summon all the prophets and worshippers of Baal, and call together all his priests. See to it that every one of them comes, for I am going to offer a great sacrifice to Baal. Anyone who fails to come with me will be put to death. But Jehu's cunning plan was to destroy all the worshippers of Baal. Bleh. I'm talking too fast. My tongue is not agreeing with me. Anyway. So, yeah. This little more scheming. He acts like he's going to basically one-up Ahab in terms of worship of Baal, which you might also hear pronounced Baal, but in order for it to flow smoothly when I'm saying it, just Baal works better. Of course, he says while tripping over other words in their pronunciations. Anyway. But, so he's acting like he's gonna one-up Ahab in terms of worshipping Baal, when his actual plan is to kill off all the priests. Or it says all the worshippers of Baal. Alright, then we continue in verse 20. Then Jehu ordered, prepare a solemn assembly to worship Baal. So they did. He sent messengers throughout all Israel, summoning those who worshipped Baal. They all came. Not a single one remained behind. And they filled the temple of Baal from one end to the other. And Jehu instructed the keeper of the wardrobe, be sure that every worshipper of Baal wears one of these robes. So robes were given to them. That sounds like a strategy to allow him to easily identify them. So he can kill them off like he's planning to do. And not get them mixed up with the people who are, at the very least, not worshipping Baal. Probably on his side. And that way, maybe they're less likely to kill each other. Alright. Verse 23. Then Jehu went into the temple of Baal with Jehonadab, son of Rechab. Jehu said to the worshippers of Baal, make sure no one who worships the Lord is here, only those who worship Baal. So they were all inside the temple to offer sacrifices and burnt offerings. Now Jehu had stationed 80 of his men outside the building and had warned them, if you let anyone escape, you will pay for it with your own life. As soon as Jehu had finished sacrificing the burnt offering, he commanded his guards and officers, go in and kill all of them. Don't let a single one escape. So they killed them all with their swords, and the guards and officers dragged their bodies outside. Then Jehu's men went into the innermost fortress of the temple of Baal. They dragged out the sacred pillar used in the worship of Baal and burned it. They smashed the sacred pillar and wrecked the temple of Baal, converting it into a public toilet as it remains to this day. I know there have been previous times where the Bible has described these other idols and things like that as equivalent to dung in God's eyes. So it makes it extra fitting, in my opinion, that this temple to a false god gets turned into a public toilet, as it describes here. Okay, so all these Baal worshippers have been killed. Because basically he got them all together in one place and then had his guards kill them off. Note there, and they left their bodies lying there, or it could be read, and they threw them out into the outermost court. So it would be, killed them all with their swords, and the guards and officers, or it could be, either their bodies were left lying there, or they were thrown outside. But if they, like, completely wrecked the temple, then it might have become outside, if you catch my drift. Because, like, inside, but then building gets destroyed, then inside becomes outside. Anyway. Then Jehu's men went to the innermost fortress. Hebrew says city instead of fortress. But usually fortresses were cities, often capital cities. In fact, I think this was taking place in Samaria. That's the most recent city I remember being mentioned here. It says of the city up here, and it just mentioned getting to Samaria before that. So that's my best guess. Anyway, they dragged out the sacred pillar, as in Greek and Syriac versions. In Latin Vulgate, Hebrew reads sacred pillars, plural. Either way, that something used in worship of Baal got burned, if not multiple things. And yeah, so that whole place is just destroyed. Verse 28. In this way, Jehu destroyed every trace of Baal worship from Israel. He did not, however, destroy the gold calves at Bethel and Dan, with which Jeroboam, son of Nebat, had caused Israel to sin. Nonetheless, the Lord said to Jehu, "You have done well in following my instructions to destroy the family of Ahab. Therefore, your descendants will be kings of Israel down to the 4th generation." But Jehu did not obey the law of the Lord, the God of Israel, with all his heart. He refused to turn from the sins that Jeroboam had led Israel to commit. So, while things might arguably be better, they still don't have a king that's completely devoted to the Lord. Now, I don't know if he then started worshiping these golden calves or what, or something similar, but yeah. You'd think after doing all of that by the command of the Lord that he would, lead that way the rest of his life. But no, apparently not, because, people are flawed and fickle, and yeah, prone to changing their minds over the course of time. But let's continue on to verse 32. At about that time, the Lord began to cut down the size of Israel's territory. King Hazael conquered several sections of the country east of the Jordan River, including all of Gilead, Gad, Reuben, and Manasseh. He conquered the area from the town of Aroer by the Arnon Gorge to as far north as Gilead and Bashan. The rest of the events in Jehu's reign, everything he did and all his achievements, are recorded in the book of the history of the kings of Israel. When Jehu died, he was buried in Samaria. Then his son Jehoahaz became the next king. In all, Jehu reigned over Israel from Samaria for 28 years. So King Hazael was the king of Aram, I think. And it says he conquered several sections east of the Jordan River. So that would have been like the part that some of the tribes of Israel claimed and settled in before having crossed the Jordan River to conquer the major portion of what was the Promised Land. So really, that's even kind of the territory that had been conquered under Moses' command. Before then, Joshua took over, led them across the Jordan River, and conquered most of the rest of the Promised Land to the west of the Jordan River. So they lose a bunch of that to the Arameans. And then once Jehu dies, his son takes over as king. Now God, it does say that the Lord said to Jehu, your descendants will be kings of Israel down to the 4th generation. Now, does he count as the first? Or is Jehoahaz the first in this case? Not sure right now. We'll probably find out eventually. But that's all we get in 2 Kings chapter 10. Alrighty. Gonna hop on over to the next chapter here real quick. Also checking phone notifications just in case there's anything really... Okay, nothing too big there. Alright, I guess we'll head straight into the second chapter of Bible study. I will say, just apologies if stream quality is getting a little worse. I've noticed since I started that Bible study that OBS is dropping frames. Not too terrible as of yet, but still, just thought I'd point that out. Okay. Anyway, alright, here we go. Alright, 2 Kings chapter 11. So, last chapter, Jehu wiped out all of Ahab's descendants. Ahab had been one of the kings of Israel who very much had a hand in leading them further from God. Especially his wife Jezebel. But Ahab being king is kind of also held responsible for that. So, God basically used Jehu to enact his vengeance. Then Jehu takes over and still doesn't exactly follow God. And then right at the end, we read about his son taking over. But it seems like now we're hopping over to Judah. So, yeah, that may or may not really be directly related. But let's hop into 2 Kings chapter 11 here and see what happens. I'm not sure whether to pronounce this Athaliah or Athaliah. Athaliah seems like it flows a little better to me. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Here we go. When Athaliah, the mother of King Ahaziah of Judah, learned that her son was dead, she began to destroy the rest of the royal family. But Ahaziah's sister, Jehosheba, the daughter of King Jehoram, I don't know, took Ahaziah's infant son, Joash, and stole him away from among the rest of the king's children, who were about to be killed. She put Joash and his nurse in a bedroom, and they hid him from Athaliah, so the child was not murdered. Joash remained hidden in the temple of the Lord for 6 years, while Athaliah ruled over the land. So, why would she have destroyed the rest of the royal family, though? That, unless she really just wanted to be in charge that badly, and she took the, momentary, fluctuation in power to kind of take over for a while. Hebrew there says Joram, which is a variant spelling of Jehoram. Okay. But I think maybe it was Jehoram and Ahaziah who were like either brothers or I'm pretty sure they were related to each other. In any case, Athaliah intends to, wipe out all the rest of Ahaziah's family, but his sister decides to put one of his sons in hiding. And so Joash still, survives. Okay. Sorry, real quick, just double checking something with the stream. Okay. Wanted to make sure that it was actually still streaming to Twitch. It's been a little fickle with that. Okay. Verse 4. In the 7th year of Athaliah's reign, Jehoiada the priest summoned the commanders, the Karite mercenaries, and the palace guards to come to the temple of the Lord. He made a solemn pact with them and made them swear an oath of loyalty there in the Lord's temple. Then he showed them the king's son. The king's son in that case being Joash, I would assume. But let's read on. Jehoiada told them, "This is what you must do. A third of you who are on duty on the Sabbath are to guard the royal palace itself. Another third of you are to stand guard at the Sur gate. And the final third must stand guard behind the palace guard. These 3 groups will all guard the palace. The other 2 units who are off duty on the Sabbath must stand guard for the king at the Lord's temple. Form a bodyguard around the king and keep your weapons in hand. Kill anyone who tries to break through. Stay with the king wherever he goes." So the commanders did everything as Jehoiada the priest ordered. The commanders took charge of the men reporting for duty that Sabbath, as well as those who were going off duty. They brought them all to Jehoiada the priest, and he supplied them with the spears and small shields that had once belonged to King David and were stored in the temple of the Lord. The palace guards stationed themselves around the king, with their weapons ready. They formed a line from the south side of the temple around to the north side and all around the altar. Then Jehoiada brought out Joash, the king's son, placed the crown on his head, and presented him with a copy of God's laws. They anointed him and proclaimed him king, and everyone clapped their hands and shouted, "Long live the king!" So, this happened in the 7th year of Athaliah's reign, so it doesn't say what age Joash was. It did say he was an infant, I believe. Took Ahaziah's infant son, Joash. Yeah. So, like, he can't be much more than 7 years old at this point. Like, maybe 10? But clearly they don't like what Athaliah is doing as queen, so now the priest is essentially saying, alright, look, we have a descendant of the previous king. Really, he should be the rightful king by law. And so, because Joash is so young, though, he whips up a plan to just constantly protect Joash, the newly established king. Because he's not really going to be able to do it very well himself. Note there, it's instead of God's laws, it could be read as a copy of the covenant. But that was essentially another way to refer to God's laws, especially like the Ten Commandments and a bunch of that stuff that was established as kind of the main responsibilities of God's people when, you know, Moses brought them out of Egypt and they all, you know, made this covenant agreement to follow the Lord. Okay. On to verse 13. When Athaliah heard the noise made by the palace guards and the people, she hurried to the Lord's temple to see what was happening. When she arrived, she saw the newly crowned king standing in his place of authority by the pillar, as was the custom at times of coronation. The commanders and trumpeters were surrounding him, and people from all over the land were rejoicing and blowing trumpets. When Athaliah saw all this, she tore her clothes in despair and shouted, "Treason! Treason!" Then Jehoiada the priest ordered the commanders who were in charge of the troops, "Take her to the soldiers in front of the temple, and kill anyone who tries to rescue her." For the priest had said, "She must not be killed in the temple of the Lord." So they seized her and led her out to the gate where horses enter the palace grounds, and she was killed there. So, yeah, it's a little bit ironic that she cries treason when she's the one who decided to try and kill off all of Ahaziah's descendants. Or at least his sons. But, yeah. So she did. And I guess that just even further solidifies that Joash is the king now. And you would hope, with him being presented with a copy of God's laws at such a young age, that, you know, maybe he would follow them decently throughout his life. But we'll see what happens there. Note there could be bring her out from between the ranks or take her out of the temple precincts, meaning uncertain. Either way, the point was they didn't want any bloodshed in the temple of the Lord, so they took her outside and killed her there instead. And they I'm trying to make sure. Kill anyone who tries to rescue her. Okay, so would they have killed those people in the temple? Maybe it was just they didn't want to kill, you know, anyone of the royal family inside the temple. I mean, I would think you don't want to kill anybody in the temple, but especially not royalty. Then again, I seem to recall, when Solomon became king after David, there was somebody that basically had to be killed. Although it wasn't the temple yet, it was the tabernacle. Anyway, somebody had, like, grabbed the horns of an altar at, you know, the tabernacle, or like definitely somewhere where they usually offered sacrifices. And so I guess maybe they're not completely opposed to the idea of killing just anyone. The royal family, though, anyway. Okay. On to verse 17. And I realize I am kind of ripping through this chapter pretty quick compared to some of the others, but it's also a little on the short side. Anywho. Okay, verse 17. Then Jehoiada made a covenant between the Lord and the king and the people that they... Sorry. Then Jehoiada made a covenant between the Lord and the king and the people that they would be the Lord's people. Man, I feel like I'm not reading that right. Hang on a sec. I'll be editing that little bit out. But we're live right now, so I can't rewind time. Anywho. Then Jehoiada made a covenant between the Lord and the king and the people that they would be the Lord's people. He also made a covenant between the king and the people. And all the people of the land went over to the temple of Baal and tore it down. They demolished the altars and smashed the idols to pieces. And they killed Mattan, the priest of Baal, in front of the altars. Jehoiada the priest stationed guards at the temple of the Lord. Then the commanders, the Karite mercenaries, the palace guards, and all the people of the land escorted the king from the temple of the Lord. They went through the gate of the guards and into the palace, and the king took his seat on the royal throne. So all the people of the land rejoiced, and the city was peaceful because Athaliah, whatever, had been killed at the king's palace. Joash was 7 years old when he became king. So yeah, he was literally 7 when all this happened. But you're giving him a copy of God's laws, essentially, of, how did it word it up there? Yeah, a copy of God's laws. At that age. So, hopefully he's going to get trained up good. So, I guess he had been at the temple when they declared him king, and then after killing Athaliah, the queen, they escorted him to the palace, and he took the seat at the king's throne. Anyway, hi Seth. Hope you're doing well. I'm actually close to the end of the Bible study part of the stream. I gotta move pretty quickly through my stream today. I got some things going on a little later. Got that small group that I was doing, and a little bit before that, I've got somebody coming to pick up an old mattress that I don't need anymore, and is just taking up space. Okay. Any final thoughts on this? So, yeah. Joash is king, sitting on the throne. I wonder if he got an escort like that. Well, there could be 2 reasons. One, to help protect him from anybody who might, not like the idea. But also maybe to kind of be sort of a royal procession and make it obvious that, all right, Joash is the king now, for the whole city, at least, to see. Note there, okay, so the verse 21 here is chapter 12, verse 1 in the Hebrew text. I'm not surprised by that. Hebrew says Jehoash instead of Joash there, but was that... I don't think it had that note further up in the chapter, but still, the assumption is it's referring to the same boy. So now we have a 7-year-old king over Judah. But odds are Jehoiada and some other officials are pretty much going to be handling all the details of actually ruling the kingdom, at least for a while. But that is all we get for 2 Kings chapter 11. Okay. Let's see if we can get at least one recording done for gaming then. Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to do the same number of recordings as normal. They just might be a little bit shorter. I have until about 5 o'clock before the person comes to get the mattress. Papstio, hello. I have a 7-year-old and couldn't imagine him ruling a nation, right? Yeah, that's why I figure it makes more sense that, you know, Jehoiada, the priest, and maybe some other, you know, officials with decently high ranks would actually be running things for the time being. But, I mean, just by rule of how kingly procession went in those days, Joash really was the one with the most rightful claim to the throne. Alright. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and run the next bunch of Twitch ads while I shift the stream over to Kingdom Hearts stuff. But yeah, that wraps up the Bible study. We could, of course, continue talking about it as the stream goes on. But as far as actually direct, planned reading and discussion, that's all that I had in mind. Alright, anyway, Twitch ads incoming. Alright, I gotta change the stream topic over on Twitch. Kingdom Hearts. Birth by Sleep. Duh. Yeah, I know there's an ad. I initiated ads. Anyway. Okay. I will boot up the game again. And pull up this scene here. I will be continuing this file. Alright. Background music from my computer, go away. Okie day. Is there anything I might want to look at real quick? I could try and swap some of these out, I guess. Oh, that's also magic. Geez, I really only had one attack-related command in here? Oh, that's because of Ice Barrage taking up 2 slots. Okay. That makes more sense. We'll do Fire Strike, I guess, there. Do I have something to replace Cure with? Not really. I'd like to have some kind of healing, so I'll keep that. Sleep, however. Nope, not that. I might just go with the zero gravity type thing. Okay. Anything else here that I can... Nope. I think I've got all that equipped. This, I will change to absolute 0, though. Alright, whatever. Now that I've handled all that... suppose it's about time... Hang on. Real quick. Got somebody else that's seeing if they can get that mattress, but like I said, I already have somebody who seemingly has made arrangements to come and get it. But I've had one person say they were going to and then never show up and basically ghost me on it already, so we'll see. Alright. OBS is dropping tons of frames, I don't like it, but the show must go on. Alrighty. More recording. Alright, so we wrapped up things at Radiant Garden, and now all this stuff is available. I'll probably do Disney Town first here. Should be pretty quick, and then I'll head over to Olympus.
Ta-da! Wearing the mask of peace and hope comes the fearless defender and hero of this town. It is me, Captain Justice.
Okay, so he's still on the Captain Justice shtick.
What? Now listen, you pipsqueak. I'm Captain Justice. Who were you to walk away whence the bona fide hero is offering his help?
I'm sorry, but I really don't need any kind of hero. Bona fide or...
Somebody, come quick! What's that? Trouble? Captain Justice to the rescue! You? Oh, now that's a shame.
Yeah.
Where is it? Maybe this job's perfect for you, Mr. Hero.
People of the town really
But
don't seem to
danger
trust him.
catastrophe.
Of course, they
Those
pretty much all know
annoying
it's actually
monsters
Pete.
have turned up again over in Fruitball Plaza. They're all yours now, Captain J.
monsters. Don't tell me the Inverst are here.
Monsters? Well, too bad. Not on my list.
I didn't know bona fide heroes got to pick.
But I wouldn't stand a chance of surviving. Fitting them into my schedule.
Gosh, I thought you said you were Captain Justice. You can't leave those menacing things running loose. They're ruining Fruitball.
Huh? Hark! Do you hear that? Somebody's calling for Captain Justice's help.
Mm-hmm, sure. Yeah.
Do not fear, I am on my way. Sounds like this catastrophe can't wait, but I'll be back here in a jiff.
Sure you will.
Oh, I'm sure you will, Captain Useless. But I don't think I'll stay here and hold my breath.
I'm anything but a hero, but maybe I could help if you want.
Would you? Oh, that'd be just Jim Dandy. Someone needs to trounce those fiends at Fruitball and keep 'em away from the plaza.
I'll try.
Just give a holler once you're ready, and I'll explain to you how Fruitball works.
Yeah, because you have to do the mini games in order to help. Clearly. I mean, we had Terra's thing with the racing, and Ven's didn't really have so much to do with the Unversed. It was just the one ice cream machine was busted. This thing right here. Anyway. Okay. Let me save. Real quick. Maybe see if there's a treasure or something in this area. There's probably at least one. Right? Yeah, right there. Maybe that'll be a map. Yep. Okay. And let's go see about the fruit ball here. Hit the fruit balls into your opponent's goal to score. Each fruit reacts differently when hit. Press A to shoot, X for a curve shot. Use Y to bump the fruit into the air, then press A for a fast goal shot, or Y to smash the fruit at opponents. Use the left stick to control the fruit's direction while shooting. Okay. Nope, gotta... I guess I gotta make sure that I actually hit it in the right direction. But yeah, this game really does not, for the most part, seem to work the way you would hope. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that I try to do that it just doesn't really like to cooperate. Like, why did it have me basically hit that one fruit back towards my own goal? That makes no sense. Okay, well, at least I've tied it up. Main thing I do know is that the grapes, you generally probably want to smash them at enemies, get them kind of spread out. Yeah, same with bananas. Bananas could potentially wind up all over the place and then, like, have opponents slip on them and all that kind of stuff. Now, this other net here, kind of in the middle, that's blocking stuff, really doesn't help things. Oh, jeez. This, yeah, especially this double net smack dab in the middle, really is not helpful. So honestly, if you ask me, it's, to put it bluntly, kind of a crapshoot. How this game plays out. Come on. See, at least you can pretty reliably know that whenever it's flashing the press Y, that it'll actually work. Probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah, it's really, I don't know. This seems far more luck-based than it should, in my opinion. And this is where, if I continue to fail at this, we'll just get a little montage or something. Okay, maybe I should just hang back here a little more instead. You see, there it bounced off of the watermelon thing. Okay. Well, I'm definitely doing better this time. Maybe I just shouldn't be pressing any particular direction with the stick. That seems to be the main difference. I mean, while I'm hitting, I mean, like... But yeah, it definitely seems like the bump and smash are far more effective hits than most of the other options. Trying not to slip on the bananas. Come on. Hiya. Hey. That actually worked pretty well. Oh yeah, I'm totally winning this time. What the heck? How is this going so much better than the last round? Nope. See, but now with that extra bit of netting in the middle, doesn't really work so well. Doing the usual smash attacks and whatnot. Nope. There we go. I was supposed to press Y there, not A. Whatever. Yeah. Somehow that went massively better than the first time. Anyway, obtained balloon letter. Okay.
Ma, you sure taught those monsters a lesson. You're the real hero in town, if you ask me.
He's right, my dear. I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much.
Who are you?
I'm Minnie.
And she's our queen.
Oh, please excuse me, Your Majesty. Where are my manners? My name is Aqua.
There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Minnie. You see, I'm not sure I'm doing a very good job protecting my kingdom.
Oh, don't say that, Queen Minnie. We all know how hard it's been since the king set off the way he did. Don't you trouble yourself. Why, we wouldn't even think of putting on a yearly dream festival if we thought there was the slightest chance anything might go wrong.
Oh, you're very kind, Horace.
How about that Pete, though? Captain Justice My Hide. You can't count on him for anything.
Wait, you're saying his real name is Pete?
Well, it's sure as sugar isn't justice. Pete never does anything for anybody except Pete. That get-up was just an act to get folks to vote for him. He wants to win the Million Dreams Award and hog the prize.
Million Dreams Award? What is that?
As we get this explained to us for
It's
like
part
the
of our
third
dream
time.
Festival. We all vote for who we think the most admirable citizen is. But Pete seems to have the wrong idea. He thinks that dressing up as a hero and proclaiming that he is one will win him votes. What really makes someone a hero isn't what they wear or what they say. It's the things they do and how they treat everyone.
Well, in my book, Aqua here is #1. You got my heartfelt vote.
Thanks, Horace. I promise I'll try not to let you down.
See that you don't. My vote's very important.
Oh dear, he sounds serious.
Being popular is tough.
So I'm pretty sure we've already had somebody saying they'd vote for Terra. Now we got him saying he'll vote for Aqua. Did anybody say they'd vote for Ven?
Win this year's Million Dreams Award.
Boy, oh boy! I hope it's the guy I voted for! I voted for him too! Now that we got so much business at the shop, maybe we'll be #1! Wow, Uncle Scrooge sure would be proud of us if we actually won. Yeah, and I bet Uncle Donald would be pretty surprised too! Hello everyone, and thank you for waiting. Now it's time to begin the main event of our Dream Festival. The Million Dreams Award presentation.
Just skip to the part where you say my name. This is a shoo-in.
Oh, how very exciting! This year, we have multiple winners.
Multiple winners, you
The
say.
Million Dreams Award goes to Ventus, Aqua, and Terra.
Yeah, not surprised at all. They're not even all there, but I guess Aqua is, so she'll,
You mean Ven and Terra were
I guess she'll accept it on their behalf.
There's gotta be a mistake. Everybody voted for Captain Justice. I made sure. Now go on, tell her.
Yeah.
No. Better try the other one. The Rogue Racer, Captain Dark.
Pete, we counted the votes very carefully. Ventus, Aqua, and Terra won. Oh, Pete, I think you tried to do something good, but you were doing it for the wrong reasons, and you went about it the wrong way. Still, a couple of citizens must have thought you had goodness in you because you actually got a few votes. They knew you were looking out for them.
Big whoop. I don't need their lousy votes. Just cough up my prize.
Pete! They voted for you because they believe in you and care about you. How could you look down on that? I've tried to forgive a lot of things you've done, but this is too much. Now you finally crossed the line.
Like that matters to me. Besides, what are you gonna do about it?
Huh, I'm going to let you cool off for a while. Guards!
Huh. The broomsticks are the guards? Interesting.
Wait, what? Hey, let me go. Put me down. What? No, you can't. No. Hey, easy. Ow!
Now, shall we continue the ceremony? Will the three winners, Ventus, Aqua, and Terra, please come up and join me on the stage?
I don't think they're all gonna be there.
Oh dear, it looks like our other two winners couldn't make it here to be with us today.
I must have just missed them.
Perhaps you would accept the award on their behalf. After all, you've been so kind to so many here at the Dream Festival. So now, I hereby present the Million Dreams Award as a token of how much you matter to us. Congratulations!
Thank you, everyone.
And as an extra treat, we've created something special. An ice cream flavor just for you. Royal Berry Ice Cream!
Oh my, I wish I had my own ice cream flavor.
Sounds more like it should be dedicated to the Queen, I'm just saying. Well, it looks like there's a strawberry on top and maybe some chocolate involved.
What do you think?
Delicious. You couldn't have picked a better flavor.
Oh, we're all very glad you're enjoying it.
Who does she think she is dumping me in a place like this? Well, I'll just bust out of here and...
Where exactly is this?
You do not possess that kind of power.
Oh, so now we're getting the backstory on
That is enough. Stop your
How
sniveling and heed my
Pete
words.
and Maleficent
Okay.
teamed up,
If
I
you do
think.
exactly as I say, I may decide to release you from this prison.
Really? Oh, then you
Okay.
can count on me. Just get me out of here, and you can tell me what to do.
A very wise choice indeed. Now, proceed. With your help, soon every world in existence will all be mine.
I mean, we already got the explanation for her going after the princesses. So, Okay, unlock the command board for Disney Town. Dream Festival has a wealth of wonderful attraction. Yeah. I will do that some other time. Right now, I am continuing with the story specifically at Olympus. So I've noticed Aqua more often than not is like the last person to make it to any particular world. Which makes sense, she was the last one to leave the land of departure. But like pretty much all the different storylines in the different worlds seem to kind of wrap up whenever Aqua's done.
Stand back, sweet cheeks. I'll take care of this.
She's probably like, who is this guy?
Hurt, they're all yours.
Okay. Take out all the unversed. Alright, well. I did not let that go all the way. I only needed one more click on that too, I just realized. Oh well. I was maybe a little too eager to try out my new shot lock. Hello. Ow. More enemies, yeah. Oh, it's giving me stuff I can do with Herc sometimes. Dang. I like that move. Alright, my main concern is this dude. The other ones are only minor annoyances comparatively. Dang. Guess maybe I should have tried to use a D-Link as well. Suppose I still could, but I'd rather wrap this up first. Oh, never mind. It won't let me use a D-Link. Maybe because Herc's already helping out. Alright, I could retry that shot lock, though. Ow. Oh, jeez. I do not like being poisoned. Fortunately, it doesn't last terribly long. Okay.
Oi, those wackos almost made euros out of it.
Well, maybe if you weren't trying to show off.
Who asked you, kid? You'll understand more when you're older.
And stronger. Strong enough to be a hero.
You think being strong is the same as being a hero?
Sure, mostly. Look how strong Terra is, and he's champion.
Terra.
So, sugar cakes. You got any plans for later? You know, I trained a few heroes in my time. Maybe I could recite you a little epic poetry.
Do you really know Terra?
Of course I do. He's the local hero everybody's going gaga for. Oh, now I get it. You're one of his fans. Everywhere I go, it's Terra this, Terra that. More like Terra Bull.
Oh, no. You see, I just want to track him down.
Yeah, tell me about it, sister. You and the rest of Greece. Kid shows up out of nowhere, goes and wins the first games he ever enters, dazzling the whole town, and then the nudnik up and vanishes.
Everybody says Terra's the real thing. A true hero. I can't wait till I'm that tough.
Right.
He's so tough, he turned the last Schlemiel who faced him into a raving yahoo.
Come on, Phil, be nice.
So you're...
Is that how he's describing Zack now?
Whoa, not so fast. He may not be here right now, but you never know. He could always decide he's going to show up for the games.
Yeah, to defend his title.
And if you enter, there's always a chance you might run into him. I got an idea. I'll sign you up myself. And if you need a trainer, I'd be more than happy to put you through the ropes.
But Phil, I had to practically
You
beg
know,
to agree to train me.
There's an aspect of Phil that they really seem to try to de-emphasize in most of these games.
You know, you're right. Please sign me up for the games. My name is Aqua. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Now, let's start with a few basics.
Thanks, I won't need a trainer.
Ah, women. Never changes. So I suppose you still want me to go and get you signed up. Meet me in the vestibule when you're ready.
Yeah. I seem to remember kind of early in the movie, Phil was a little bit of a womanizer. Ooh, hey, Cura. I might want to swap that in. Nope. There we go. Cura. Oh, when did I get a second one of those? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, meanwhile, on the matter of people doing questionable things, yeah, it does seem like the live stream chat had some sort of bot or something show up. No, okay. She does not have that dash yet. But so far, hasn't really needed it. And we have a map. Okay. Saving. Alrighty. Is this gonna be anything like it was with Terra? Yeah, sure seems like it. Oh, the time limit. The time limit's gonna be loads of fun, I'm sure. Oh, jeez, come on. Although, usually the first round or two, it isn't the worst. Well, I say usually. Kind of wasn't even a thing with Vin. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay. See, now the main problem is not really knowing the timing across different rounds. Oh, I'm so glad it did that, even though I didn't target that enemy. Didn't need to do that, but whatever. Okay. So far, I'm not doing too bad. That was a whole bunch of time used up that really didn't need to be. Okay. Oof. I was gonna be like, these kinds of enemies are the worst, but didn't actually go too bad. I guess because I got rid of them quick enough. So let me heal, just to try and play it on the safe side. Okay. Cool, cool. Now we got some of these guys. Doggone it. Alright, here we go. This ought to help a lot. Yeah. And then I'll whip up a little zero gravity. Ta-da. Okay. By the way, Seth, I'm not ignoring your question. The answer is yes. I was just focused. Okay. I was like, any more rounds left? Yes. Clearly. Oh yeah, that did a lot. Come on. Alright, what's left? There we go. Cool, cool. Alright.
All that's left is the final, and still no sign of Terra. The guy I'm supposed to fight is someone else named Zach.
Aqua, right? Hey, I'm Zach, your opponent in the final. Man, finally! Once I beat you, I get to take on Terra.
Terra? Why, I don't understand. Are you saying there's another match after
Hello.
the final?
Uh-oh. Guess you didn't get the memo. Oh, Phil, would you tell her the rules?
Fine. Here's how it is. The games are divided into two brackets. You got your East, you got your West. The winners from each bracket face off in a championship match. Now, right now, you are competing in the East, and we got no idea about the other side. For all we know, your boy Terra could be cruising through over in the West.
Then I shouldn't be fighting matches here. I should be over there, looking for him.
No, you, can't. It's not allowed. Athletes are expressly forbidden from watching matches in the other bracket.
Did he just make that up? How should I know?
All right, fine. Look, you gotta just stay and fight this match. The two athletes I entered defaulted before they made it to the top. Give a guy a break. I got a reputation.
Hey, do it for us too?
All right, then. I'll finish what I started.
You will? Oh, the gods are smiling on me today. I'll be waiting for you in the vestibule. Just tell me when you're ready to go.
Sure.
A match between Zach and Aqua? This I can't miss.
Ixnay on the action way. You got training to complete.
Oh, that's right. Well, good luck, guys. I'll see you around. Aqua, give it your best out there.
You too.
I am so fired up!
Zach, Terra is a friend of mine. How exactly is it that you know him?
He saved my life. During the last games, this dude named Hades tried to make Terra his pawn of darkness. And he used me to do it. He had some kind of magic, or something, that made me crazy. Gave me weird powers that I turned against Terra. But you know what? Terra freed me. And he didn't need the darkness to do it.
I had no idea.
Well, that's enough with the drama. I guess I'll see you in the ring, huh?
Terra.
Yeah, for those not aware, that is Zach from, you know, the Final Fantasy VII game world and whatnot. But, like, I'll be honest, the games in any of that actually heavily features Zack, I haven't played, so I don't know that much about him. Anyway, okay. Gonna save another time real quick, and I guess then it's on to the final match.
I promised Terra I'd face him. Fair and square.
The friendship between boys. It almost makes me jealous. Let's fight.
Oh, I'm being told the exercise he was doing, the like squat type things, was some sort of mini game. I thought I was about to get hit, so I cut that off a little early.
Take that.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this so far is pretty easy to figure out. He's got that one super predictable attack so far. And that's it. Okay, well, that was a little different. I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, hey, something a little different. Oh. Something else that's a little different. But yeah, so far, definitely not having much of a problem with this.
I've got a long ways to go if I'm gonna become a hero.
Really? It's you? Here I thought I'd drop in to see which musclehead was up next. And holy hydras, it's just a little girl, a little lassie, a little bluebird.
Hades!
I'm sorry. Is that a mosquito? Where did I put that bug spray?
Mosquito?
So you're Hades. You use Zack and try to cast Terra into the darkness.
So, I take it you're acquainted with the spineless chicken heart.
Terra is my friend, and I hear he triumphed over the darkness. He's not spineless.
Funny, you know, because I heard different. You see, it was Chickenheart who asked me for a little, shall we say, instruction on how to use darkness in the first place.
Never!
And he was so close to doing it, too, when the sap went and got cold feet! Now, if that ain't cowardly, I don't know what is. But you, my little bluebird, why not flit over here and demonstrate some real courage for the winning team?
The darkness doesn't interest me.
Well, that was rude. A no thank you, your godliness, might have sufficed. Fortunately, I still get to destroy you. Rules say you face me next. And I have a whole lot of darkness with your name on it.
So we're finally actually gonna face Hades.
Get back here, Hades! Man, if only I were up against him. Aqua. You gotta avenge me and Terra.
I will.
Okie doke. Saving again. I don't plan on making too many changes to my commands, but I do realize I got another slot here that I can use now. Also realizing fire-related stuff might not be the best idea against Hades. So, let me ditch Fire Strike for, I don't know, Stun Edge, and Fission Faraga for definitely something else. Yeah, I might as well just go with Blizzard if I'm really sticking to my guns with all that. Nothing there, okay. I've already got the ice-based shot lock equipped. Okay. Gonna give it a sec to charge all that. Not totally sure if it's necessary, but just to be safe. It looks a little different here. And apparently it's cold. Oh. Doggone it, really? I should not have made assumptions about who I'd be fighting.
I never said one-on-one.
No fair, Hades!
I suppose that's in the rules.
Rule number 2. Combatants may call for backup. Maybe you better call yours Bluebird.
He's already here!
Don't, Zack. I can do this on my own.
Defeat Hades and the Ice Col... Why are you calling it Ice Colossus? It's Ice Titan.
All yours,
Get your meteorite. Of course, I can only hurt him so much. Oh, jeez. Yeah, right, we got this kind of stuff going on. Should I just be looking out for that and maybe, No, I thought maybe I'd be blocking it back at the Ice Titan, but clearly not. Okay, well that's a bummer. Well, that missed entirely. Jeez, Aloo. Meanwhile, the Ice Titan's just never going to stop casting those things, I guess. Maybe I need to, like, get around behind it so it'll actually start, you know, turning. Nope, still not. What the heck? Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Well, great. Now I only have, like, one thing that can actually hit it.
That's it, you're done.
Oh. I could try and hit the legs. Okay. Duly noted. Alright. Now this makes a little more sense. Alright, at least I can damage those. Bad idea, bad idea. Cure. So should I be focusing more on the Ice Titan? Maybe not. Well, that did nothing. At least maybe I'll be able to focus a little better on Hades now.
That's it, you're done.
Ah, really?
Here comes the heat.
Oh, phooey. I tried to back off and then block that, but that clearly didn't work. Alright, stay behind him, stay behind him. And then let him cool off, maybe? Or so I don't lose the Spellweaver thing. Hit him some. That... Okay, once I figured it out, that actually wasn't bad at all. Of course, maybe I shouldn't assume that that's all.
I knew that snow cone wouldn't cut it. I need a real Titan. Stay tuned!
What happened with his voice there?
Stupid Hades. Next time I'll put him in his place. Oh yeah, you're the champ. We gotta celebrate.
Huh? That won't really be necessary.
Hey,
Seth's just
how
like, he got
about
mad.
one date?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Oh, you mean, no. I have to leave right away. Besides, I still have so much training to do.
Fair enough. And I'm still a work in progress after all.
Huh?
Well, how about this? I become a hero, then we go on a date.
I can't make any promises.
Yes! Great, it's settled. Herohood, here I come.
Oh, it's over already? And I finished today's training in record time. Aqua, what's wrong? Your face is red.
Nothing. You want to be a hero too, right? Strength alone won't make you into one.
I know. Strength alone won't make me a true hero. I'm starting to figure that out. I look at you and Zack, and I can tell there's something more.
You've got strength in your heart too. Never stop trying. And one day you might just become a true hero after all. Terra, you too. Keep fighting.
Yeah. I could see that maybe they were trying to imitate what Hades sounds like when he's mad, but it just sounded like whatever was being recorded there was just like really muffled. I don't know if that's the best word, but I don't know. Anyway, didn't sound great in my opinion. Anywho, alright, that does it for Olympus. I think I'm gonna stop this particular episode recording thing there before heading into deep space. So, yeah, tune in next time for that. End of recording, but not end of stream. No, because I really would rather get another recording in So, I mean, I may have a little bit of time, but honestly, I'm not counting on it. Also, just so Twitch ads don't get in the way of that, and while I look at stuff in the menu, I'm gonna run some Twitch ads. Olympus is an easy set of chests. True. Probably. The others are horrendous. Alright, well, let me... Alright, so I got that new D-Link with Zach. Got the Diamond Dust command style. Oh, jeez. Reports. All sorts of reports. Okay. Just kind of clearing some of these away. Oh, geez, yeah. I've got all the treasures in Olympus already. Disney Town, not so much. Nope, wait. I want to arrange stickers, actually. Where do I put this? I don't know. Sticker collection. Still missing one on the Dwarf Woodlands. Oh, was that was one that I needed a couple of different movement abilities for. Okay. So, yeah. Turns out I already have everything from Olympus. None of those are maxed out, so I guess I'll just keep those as they are. Anything new here? No. Okay. What do we get? Mark of a hero. More strength, less magic. I'd rather keep it balanced, especially for Aqua. Aqua seems more like a character who should be balanced in those kinds of things. But yeah, turns out, Zach, if you didn't... Zach? Why did I say Zach? I guess Zach was because of the... I guess Zach was the one character in the previous world. Anyway, Seth, if you didn't already hear, I, already got everything in Olympus. So, no need to go back and do chests there. So I think I'm just gonna keep chugging along and do deep space once I start recording again. Including yes, there's only one stick. There was literally just that one area for Aqua's part of Olympus. It was just the vestibule and then like the open area outside of that. Definitely still need this stuff in Disney Town, but we could do that another time. Like, I'll push that to Saturday if need be. Especially since I'm essentially done with Kingdom Hearts 2. Anywho, okay. Back to recording. Now, why was I thinking there was something else that I wanted to mention? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I did also figure out, by the way, Seth, that placement of the stickers does, in fact, affect the score stuff. So I went back and looked at that stuff with Ven and rearranged the stickers and got the maximum points for that, so that's all done for him. But okay, now back to recording. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously I'm gonna at least do Deep Space. Not sure if I might try and get a little bit of Neverland in. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Recording now. Alrighty. Here we go. About to head into deep space. We've already done everything. Well, we've done the story of all the other worlds that we can do. So, yeah. This apparently is one of the few worlds where Aqua isn't the last one in the canon storyline. Which would make sense, because after Stitch escapes and goes hyperspeed or whatever, that would probably be the last of it, which means Ven's part of the story is actually the last part for this world.
Is there any world they haven't found?
I think the answer is pretty much no, at least, well, I guess there are plenty of worlds that maybe they haven't found, but we don't go to any of those. Man, these are tough little buggers. Tougher than I would think they normally should be. Especially for these being like the basic ones. And now we got more enemies. More diamond dust. Ow. I don't like that very much.
Gotcha! Take that! Freeze! Alright!
For a second I was like, okay, what else is left? I missed somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of diamond dust in here with the multiple ice-related commands that I've got. Really would have preferred focusing on this guy, the time thing. Okay. Done with that little battle.
This looks like the Wayfinders. But how did it get here?
So did Stitch make that on his own?
Where did you get that?
Come out, you little trog!
Wait!
You there! As Experiment 626 passed through this area.
I don't understand. Experiment what?
Don't be dense. Dr. Jumbo Jukiba's genetic abomination. 626. Small, blue, vicious?
Him? But he didn't look vicious.
Ah, so you have seen him.
Yes, he's in the ventilation system.
Blast! He got away again! Hold it right there. Why don't I know you? What section are you from?
I'm...
Trying to stow away, are we?
Sure.
I said stay close.
What is the meaning of this Captain Gantu, did I not order you to apprehend the fugitives immediately?
Yes, and I will have them in custody soon. They'd be locked up already if those wretched monsters would just... I mean, if I hadn't uncovered this potential stowaway.
I wasn't trying to sneak on board. My name is Aqua. And those monsters, I followed them here. Please, I can handle this threat. Just give me a chance. Let me show you. The weapon I carry is the only one that can stop them.
Our weapons are of no use against them? Is this true?
Well, we haven't explored all our options.
Nor do we have time to. We are fortunate you are here, Aqua. Your assistance would be most welcome.
But Grand Councilwoman, you can't honestly believe what this stowaway says.
I think you'll find I can. We have a crisis. Jumba and 626 remain at large, and these monsters are obstructing attempts to apprehend them. Or did I mishear your latest excuse as to why you've again failed to carry out your duties, Captain? Will you help us?
Of course. Defeating them is my job. It's what I do best, ma'am.
Then might I make one other request? Should you happen upon our fugitives, please do whatever you can to apprehend them intact.
You want me to capture Dr. Jumba and Experiment 626?
But you can't just... That's my job!
You had your chance, Captain Gantu. Now you will stand down and await orders. We will monitor the location of the monsters and keep you apprised. Thank you for your help, Aqua.
Of course. Experiment 626 was carrying a wayfinder. I'd note that shape anywhere. Are Tara and Ven here too?
Well, going by the official timeline, Tara was here. Ven has not been yet. Let me save over this one. Also, priceless artifact. I'm not sure if you're nicknaming Aqua there, or if you were referring to the fact of me taking a drink just a little bit ago. Confuse barrier. Alright, well, I don't want to spend a bunch of time looking into that stuff. Is there a map? Anywhere? Around here? I don't know. Okay, well now Seth redeemed to hydrate, which means I'll be drinking more agua. There you go. Okay. Go this direction, which... unclear if that leads to anything important. And of course, ice-related stuff isn't going to do much damage to these enemies. Fuck on it. Okay, now I'm thinking I might have gone a little too far with the ice-related commands. I have no idea if this is the way I'm supposed to go. I hope it is. Blade charge. I very much enjoy this particular command style. that probably wasn't a great idea. Oh well.
Take that.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I'm gonna find some chests that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise. Okay, so this is where I entered.
Freeze! Freeze! Gotcha!
So this was probably not the right way. Which makes sense, because, I mean, just kind of based on the angles, it was the direction I was brought from while being escorted, I guess, by Captain Gentoo. And... oh, well, never mind. Maybe this is the right way. Or it's just because I'm heading out to this stuff. No, eliminate all the unversed. It has never asked me to do that out here before, so... take down the unversed from astride your Keyblade. Attack with A and Y. Use X to defend yourself against the unversed attacks. Okay.
Gotcha! Take that! Gotcha!
Here's an idea. Can I do the thing like I was doing before? Yeah. I let go of that too soon. Okay, this is fun, but I don't know if it's really getting things done any quicker. No. Stop it.
Take that! Gotcha!
It seems like for the most part, attacking with Y is going to be the way to go. Either that, or maybe I have been getting rid of these enemies and there's just more that keep appearing. Okay, well, good enough, I guess. Air slide, okay. That'll be nice to have once I can actually equip it.
This must be the Wayfinder that 626 was carrying around.
Yay, more battles inside now. geez.
Take that!
Not very often I get hit by these little buggers, but when I do, it's quite a problem. I was gonna say annoying, which I guess is true as well, but more so just not very pleasant. Not at all what I was trying to do. I wanted to hit this guy. You know what I haven't been using? D-Links. I have, like, not done a single thing with D-Links in quite a while. Alright. Let's, try using one here in a moment, once I encounter some more enemies. Okay. Oh, jeez, I pressed the wrong button there for sure. I might have to, might have to exit this D-Link here before too long. Okay, well, at least I got that. Okay, this actually isn't going too terribly, but now it's going to kick me out of the D-Link because I went to another room. Okay. Gonna save. Doggone it, I pressed the wrong button. Going back and forth between this game and Kingdom Hearts 2, I still want to press Y for saving and other things like that. This isn't the place I was asked to investigate. Then where am I supposed to go? Huh? What remains is a swarm of monsters in the prison block. Okay, well, how do I get to the prison block? Yeah, and I just got a reminder from chat about having, air slide. Can I just... yeah. That might be the thing that we need. So do I go this way? No. Wait, you know what? Hang on. There might be some kind of door on the inner track here that I unintentionally missed. No? So then what the... oh. Transport. Oh, so do I need to... okay, might need to clear this room out again, but... otherwise, maybe this is where I need to be. Dang, that got going pretty quick.
Gotcha! Take that!
But I guess maybe because of getting multiple hits with the ice barrage thing. Okay. I'm supposed to go through here. I appreciate the suggestion. Okay. Oh, hello. Map? Yeah! Finally have a map. Which, I would have thought of that a little sooner if I had the map before. Oh well. Okay. Now I'm headed the right way.
Look out! You must be Experiment 626. I have orders to take you in.
Sarah!
What? I think you and I need to talk.
But first...
First things
yeah.
first.
Team up with 626 and defeat the Unversed. Oh. Now they're remorse. Huh. Okay. That was new. I'm guessing that was like a team up with Stitch kind of thing. Well, that didn't really end up hitting anything. Thought for sure I would have at least gotten something with that. Yeah, no big deal, just tossing him around like some kind of ball. I pressed the wrong button there. Good thing I had the zero gravity going on. And as usual, I do a terrible job of attempting to utilize shot locks and D-links. Oh well. Maybe if and when I get to a boss, I'll make better use of those.
Thanks. I owe you. What is it you're looking for? Huh? Wait! I just need to ask you!
Dr. Jumba and Experiment 626 have been sighted. At that time, the two of them were wandering around the launch deck. Would you see that they're secured?
Is Experiment 626 really that dangerous of a creature?
We must assume so.
All right, then. I'll head over there now.
Must we assume so? I mean, assuming they've heard the description of him from Jumba, it's probably a reasonable assumption on their part. I'm probably gonna need to enable anti-gravity stuff.
Freeze! Gotcha! Take that!
Examine, I say. Okay. There we go. Hang on. Put it back. Like, because I saw it right there, I don't feel like just straight up ignoring that chest. That is not the enemy I was intending to focus on. That was close.
Take that! Enough!
Okay. So I'm starting to think as the shot locks get leveled up, they lock on quicker. I know, I've been playing it the whole time, and only just now I'm starting to maybe realize that. But I'm using the same shot lock, and it locked on way faster there, so that's like the only logical conclusion I can come to at this point. Woohoo! Low gravity! I'm gonna ignore you guys. Really? How am I supposed to... Oh, there's actually probably, like, another gravity-changing thing at the top. So I'll probably want to go up to wherever that is. Reset gravity up there. And then if I want to get that chest, come back down this way.
Freeze! Freeze!
Okay. Good grief, really? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe after I reset it somewhere else, it'll... I don't know. I can figure that out later.
Then I will fix abnormality, and ridiculous behavior stops.
Hold it right there. Huh? Dr. Jumba, Experiment 626. I've been authorized to take you into custody. So it really does belong to you. But where have you seen that shape?
His copy he made of good luck charm that boy Terra showed to him. Terra said friend gave him charm, was very protective of it.
He really said that to you?
Yes.
Then you're still all right, Terra.
And now, because of Terra and his little Bobo, my genius creation is hesitating in his genetically programmed destructive instincts. Just look at him.
Huh? What are you doing? Our orders are to capture them alive.
I've decided to take a new approach. All right, you two. Any last words before I blast you into a million pieces? I'm just Big Bone.
Was that supposed to be... That's supposed to be Stitch calling him fat.
Stop it!
I warned you, stay out of it.
I guess we have to do this the hard way.
Hey. Experiment 626 starts hopping, throwing at the enemy.
I've got you.
Okay, that was weird.
Hold still. Surprise!
Might as well do all that.
I'm taking you in.
Dang it.
Cut it out.
Should have reacted to Stitch instead of
See how you like
trying to do
this.
the shot lock. That one moment. Ow.
Hold still. I've got you.
At least that does a little damage.
Surprise!
Okay, so it will not let me block two of those in a row, just straight up.
I've had enough. I've got you.
Okay. That wasn't so bad.
I'm not done with you yet.
Enough! I observed everything on the monitor.
I can explain.
Can you?
You've been of great service, Aqua. Thank you. Captain Gantu, escort 626 to the asteroid to which he's been banished. When you return, you're back on patrol.
Not patrol.
Please, Your Highness, would you consider sparing Experiment 626?
Spare him. He's an extremely dangerous creature. I cannot release such a menace.
But it seems to me he's at least trying to make friends. And dangerous or not, I really believe he can succeed.
Very well, Aqua. If he behaves himself, I will consider shortening his exile.
Thank you, ma'am. I like the charm you made. Do you think maybe my circle of friends could become part of yours? My name is Aqua. My friends are Terra and Ventus.
Aqua. Terra.
Or D-Link with Experiment 626. Got the hyperdrive keyblade. Huh. Decisions, decisions. Didn't exactly go particularly long there. Actually, Seth, recording-wise, I'm only seeing 36 minutes on my end. Which, I mean, is a little on the shorter side for what I've done here. Wouldn't necessarily be absurd to have it be that length, but I could also cut out some of the wandering around that I did. I don't know. You know what? Let's hit up at least a little bit of Neverland. It's not like I haven't stopped any of these partway through before.
Over there!
I'm gonna be the leader!
Oh!
We're so close.
Too bad, man. Tough break.
But man!
No buts. You know the rules. The first one to find and claim the treasure map gets to be the leader. And that's you.
Leader?
Of the expedition.
We're going on a treasure hunt, and that's our map you got.
What do you mean? I never said girls can't be part of the gang. Come on, Tink. The more the merrier.
I'm sorry, but I have something else I need to take care of. Here, you keep it.
Too bad. But rules are rules. I guess we'll just have to call off the treasure hunt.
No!
All right, you win. I'll join you for one expedition.
Whoopee!
Pretty sure it's supposed to be expedition, but you know,
As far as I can
Lost
tell,
Boys not
we're
knowing
here.
all the
And the smart
words.
here is where we'll find
makes
the
sense, I
treasure.
guess.
Enough pointing. Come on, let's go.
Wait a second. We still don't even know our leader's name. I'm Peter Pan. The jealous one over here is Tinkerbell. And you are?
Aqua.
So you're Aqua.
Huh?
Now, first stop, Mermaid Lagoon.
Oh, okay.
He says, so you're Aqua. Probably because of having heard her name from Terra and or Ven? I don't know, anyway. Also, Nicholas on YouTube, hello, and yes, I'm aware that Lilo and Stitch is getting a remake, like a live-action thing. Still not the biggest fan of all the live-action remakes Disney's been doing, but I don't know, I'm not gonna assume necessarily that it's gonna go poorly. What? What am I supposed to be doing with this? It has me attacking this thing, but... Okay, you know what? Maybe it'll make more sense if and when I have something like Glide, or... I don't know. Alright, we got a map. Saving... Yeah, I will attempt to work my way somewhat quickly through this. That way at least there's sort of a chance at finishing this up within the same recording. Is this the way to Mermaid Lagoon? Maybe, maybe not. These guys. Oh, and they don't even react to the gravity stuff. fun.
Gotcha! Freeze! Freeze! Yeah! Take that! Take that! Farewell!
I saw a sticker up there. Don't know if I'm able to get to it yet. But I saw it. Unless... Is there some other way to exit this? That would... Yeah... Nope, maybe not. Okay. Okay, well... Whatever. I'm gonna keep moving along.
I have you now, Peter Pan. Today's the day I shall be rid of you forever.
I'm busy right now, Hook. We're on an expedition. Can't I show you up some other day?
You show me up now. Give back me treasure.
Who's that?
Ah, that's just Captain Hook. He's a two-bit pirate codfish.
I'll cleave you into 2 bits, boy. It's me.
Oh, that was the captain's signal. Fire!
We're sitting ducks out here. Run!
Okay. Yes, the cannon fire will actually continue. In that case, I think I'll be moving along. Much as I generally dislike the idea of completely skipping over loads of enemies and missing out on some potential experience, I don't want to get blasted to bits by Smee and the pirates.
What is it?
The mark on the map points all the way up there.
Ah, relax. A little pixie dust and we'll be there in a jiffy.
But we've never had to fly that high before.
What if we fall?
Hey, when did you two turn into cowards?
Don't you think you're asking a bit much of them?
This is between me and them, Aqua. Men, only the bravest of the brave can claim that treasure.
Yeah, we know.
Tink, if you would. We haven't got all day. Here we go!
It looks like there's spots to land along the way, I'm just saying. If they're really that worried about it. Okay. Now that I don't so much have to worry about getting hit by other stuff in the meantime.
Freeze! Freeze! Yeah! Take that! Yeah! Drift! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Yeah! Take that! Ta! Yeah! Ta!
I mean, I figure I'll at least fight these enemies that appeared, like, immediately next to me as I went to get this treasure here. Oh, there's more treasure. Come on. Ah, that's a mimic.
Freeze! Ta! Ta! Freeze!
Jeez Lou. This is taking a lot more effort than I thought it would. Oh well. They're confused. Interesting. Can't say I necessarily expected them to get confused, but whatever. Am I, like, a bit under-leveled or something? Because I really wouldn't think these enemies should be taking this much effort for me to defeat. I don't know. Wasn't entirely sure that that would hit. Well, I suppose I'm glad it did. You bugger. Getting my attention and then running away. Or crawling away might be more accurate. Is there anything around here that I should consider? Well, now I'm left with a bit of a dilemma, because there's two different things that I could use to go further up. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. Did not want to fall. Alright, where does this one take me? There's some treasure. Come on. Where'd it go? Oh well. Not my concern, I guess. Time splicer. Interesting. No, I was trying to hit the thing that would send me further up. Well, you know what? I guess I'll just do this one now. Seems like all I got from going that other way was treasure anyhow. Now what? Okay. And I'm thinking this is where I need to go to actually progress things. Oh, you bugger. How are you absolutely not at all impeded by my attacks? Okay. Kablam. Come on! Just let me do my stuff. I'll put it a little bit differently. Quit being annoying and interrupting my attacks. Alright, you know what? Ow.
Take that.
Random beam.
Gotcha.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Random, I guess, because you press random buttons at the end of it to try and actually, you know, do the beam shots. I'm trying not to ignore, like, all the enemies, but at the same time not take, like, really long either. Hopefully I'm striking a reasonable balance there. Okay.
Hey, aren't we back where we started?
You mean we went all the way around Neverland for nothing?
Well, you conquered all sorts of obstacles to get here. And to me, that's certainly not nothing.
You know, I had you all wrong. You were just looking out for them back there. Being a good leader.
Yeah, of course I was.
You're too late, Peter Pan! I'll be taking what's mine now!
It's Hook!
It's me. Secure me treasure.
Aye, aye, Captain. Ah!
What is it now?
Captain, it's the treasure. It's been...
Spit it out, you idiot! Hotfish! It's all junk!
What do you mean, junk? Those are our treasures, Hook.
But what did you do with my treasure?
Oh, we lost it all.
You what? You scurvy brats have crossed me for the last time! Hmm? What's that? That sound! Not you again! No, get away from me! Smee, do something! Smee!
Wait, Captain!
We made it that far inland. I don't know if that's normal for that particular crocodile. What? I can't even remember what it's called.
Is this?
Oh, Ventus left that here. I guess it's a special keepsake or something. But don't worry about him. He said he would be all right without it. And then he promised to visit us again with even better treasures. Maybe enough to fill 100 treasure chests.
Then? He was here. And someone else.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. Best that you stay here.
Obtain double flight. That's the really good one, I think. Use double flight to jump twice for extra height. Combined with... Well, I don't know if I can combine it with the high jump. Yep. Sure seems like it. I can have them both equipped at the same time, at least. Real quick, nothing new there. I can at least add another command in here. Okay. Let me save. So what's this other thing that, also... Yeah, there's the double jump. Wait. And then I can do that too. Yeah. All kinds of movement. Unexpected first-person perspective.
So, have a good time hanging out with the kiddies?
How'd you get that?
I think that kid's outgrown such a childish toy. If you ask my opinion. Just like I've outgrown my need for you.
Oh boy. Also, I hope after this world it's not gonna be... It's not gonna, like, thrust me into too much other story stuff. I totally didn't even look at the hyperdrive keyblade, dang it. Oh, yay! I gotta fight Vanitas. Oh, right. That.
See ya.
Take that!
Too slow.
Go!
Doggone it. Why'd they have to hit me while I was trying to heal? Alright, hang on. Let me try it again. If it takes me too many attempts, then I'll just,
See ya. Too slow. Too slow.
call things off
Gotcha.
and continue with this in the next episode recording thing. Oh, right. You basically can't get combos on this guy.
See ya.
Take that!
Jeez. I tried to block there. What is it doing?
Gotcha.
Okay, so I need to just be purely reactive to his stuff, I guess.
Go!
Take that!
Darkness, wait.
Okay. Can't block that, though. That could be a bit of a problem. Come on.
See ya.
Take that!
Suffer!
Come on!
See ya.
Take that! Gotcha!
Slow.
Come on!
Go!
I can hardly even hit the guy.
See ya.
Go! Suffer!
Really, dude? You're really just gonna sit there and do that same thing? Okay.
Suffer!
Good golly. Dude gives me no time to react to some of these moves. See, yeah. You basically can't get combos on the guy. At all. So even if I do win, it's gonna take a while. Bad idea, bad idea. Okay.
See ya. Suffer. Go. Freeze.
I tried to block there. Not my fault this game's being dumb about that kind of stuff.
See ya.
Nope.
Suffer. Come on. Too slow. Take that.
Okay. Yeah, nope. Don't want to mess around with that part. Ah. Okay, one or two more tries, and otherwise I'm gonna have to call it at that for now. What area of the map is it? How does that even relate to the situation?
See ya. Take that.
Oh, come on! You literally saw me and heard me starting to do the block for that.
Too slow. Take that. Suffer. Gotcha. Too slow. Heal. Pathetic. Take that. See ya. Go. Freeze. Too slow. Suffer. See ya. Suffer. Come on. See ya. Take that.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I did find a way to avoid that attack at least. That was a bad idea. Wow, really? Just let me get pummeled while making me stand still. That's totally fair.
Gotcha. Suffer. Heal. Enough.
Yeah, the fact that you can't get combos off on this dude is just... It's gonna make this battle absurdly long, at best. Okay, you can maybe get some slight combos on him, but good golly. Okay, forget it. I'm gonna save that for another time. Okay, well, I guess that'll do it for now. Odds are, right after I finish Neverland, it would pop me into some more story stuff anyway. So, yeah. That'll do it for this episode. We'll pick it up here, I guess. Again, I don't see how it matters which part of Neverland I'm in. You mean which part of the story? Because the way that you asked it at first made it seem like you know, which physical area of the world. And that definitely shouldn't matter. But anyway, no, that was the Indian camp. And with the current time, I don't have time for much, let's put it that way. The person that's supposed to come pick up the mattress said 5 o'clock. And I would like to be, you know, prepared for that and not hurriedly trying to end a live stream at that moment. Do the one we could not... Which one? Oh, you mean this thing? Yeah, that's easy to get now. Radiant card. There was... Required tumble jump and... No, that was not Radiant Garden. That was... one of the worlds before that. It was in... I think the Dwarf Woodlands, actually. Oh, yeah, also... No, not Command Decks. Hyperdrive. Yeah, at least give myself a little more attack power. I'm like, I know there's some stuff around here that I haven't gotten. So I'm definitely not opposed to picking up a little bit of that. Also, there are 3 worlds remaining after the rest of Neverland. No, I'm looking... really? You're gonna lock me out of that? Or is that just... Or is that part of Neverland just not even available for Aqua? Stupid little electric bugger. Really doesn't help when I'm also getting hit by, you know, cannon fire. Mysterious Tower, Keyblade, Graveyard. Yeah, well... Yeah, so it's really gonna be super story heavy after this. And that was part of my thinking when I wrapped up that recording the way that I did. Should I have gone the other way? I don't know. You know what? At this point, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'll go here, save it again. We can get that one sticker we didn't get before. I already went into the tree. I got both chests in the tree already. How did you not see that? But whatever. I mean, honestly, you could have looked away for all of like 5 seconds and missed it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the sticker... Well, you know what? Let me just double check. Story, blah, blah, blah. Game records, hit counts, blah, blah. Character files, deep space, blah, blah. Unversed. Okay. Treasures. Okay, still a few of those in Neverland that I'm missing, too. Obtain stop barrier. Interesting. Okay. But as far as the sticker collection goes, yeah, I'm missing 2 in Deep Space. Got all the ones in Neverland, actually. But yeah, it's the Dwarf Woodlands that we, didn't get before. And I can recall roughly where it is. I think if I go from the courtyard, that'll be the quickest. Yes, I know I'm missing a bunch of Disney Town chests. And it's a bunch. But I don't have time for that today. I can come back and do more of this on Saturday. Huh. I can just get up here this way now if I want. You know what? I could fight these guys pretty quickly and get a little experience, get them out of my way, and not have too many issues. Okay, where do I need to go from here? I think it's this way. Yeah, over there. How exactly do I get there? Ow. Not really out. Yeah, you saw how some of those really basic enemies just, like, died in one shot? Same kinds of really basic enemies that I was seeing in Deep Space, and it took, like, 2 entire combos. Okay, so... I would think... Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got the sticker. And that, I think, is about all that I'm gonna be able to do today. I'm gonna have to wrap this up, and then we could do more of the collectible retrieving on Saturday. I think I'll save it here. Okay. I would not expect that we have time for the rest of any other world. But let's see here. As far as stickers go, we got 2 in Deep Space, 2 in Disney Town. Treasures, we got a ton in Disney Town. Looks like about 9 in Deep Space. And 3 in Neverland. That I'm not even sure I can get all of. So, yeah. I wouldn't count on it. Seth, I really need to wrap this up. I know you want me to stick around, but I have other things coming up. I gotta wrap it up. I'm sorry. So, anyway, Once I find a raid target, that'll be the end of the stream. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Feel free to tune in on Saturday, and we can do some side questing and collectible getting and whatnot. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Check out YouTube videos and such in between streams if you're so inclined. I would greatly appreciate it. But whatever ends up happening, till the next time I see y'all, stay cool, everybody.